Hi class, Chad Buist here. Wanted to just first of all thank you all so much for how we've been able to collaborate the past few weeks. I mean, it's just flown by. It's been a great experience so far for me, and I'm looking forward to getting finished, having a week break with the family next week, and moving forward into the next part of classes I will be taking for web development. And I know you guys will be you're probably excited for the next step in your degree progression as well. First of all, I do thank Professor Thompson for all of her help and communication with all of us, including me, with a couple things I've had some struggles with in the class and was able to get corrected and grow and move forward with. And also want to thank my teammates on Team A from Sail Drivers, as well as everyone else that collaborated on that project back on week 2, I think it was. I thought that was a really great project, and it helped me learn a lot about getting back into Google Drive and having different presentations, and collaborating with everyone to learn. Moving forward, I do apologize. I'm going to have to check my time on this every once in a while because I have to keep this under 15 minutes in order for YouTube to upload it in one shot. So for this assignment, digital literacy with our vision discussion, if you all remember my posting, and should still be there, I initially did a video like this because I'm still a little not as skilled at drawing or putting sound bites together or things like that. So I kind of like doing a bit of a student type of teaching type of thing. This is what I did with swimming before, was take videos of people swimming and critique them. I speak to them just like I'm speaking to you now and point things out with my mouse and everything and help them do that. And that was one of the things I used as my vision of my position as a digital citizen, was as a coach or a mentor or a teacher, because I've tutored a lot before. I've coached for officially 5 years after I graduated, but more than that afterwards, and I still coach today with master swimming and everything, and I've been able to incorporate Web 2.0 tools and technology into it. However, so far into this class, we've had a lot of different themes, a lot of different insights on how we develop our morale and the power that we gain and how we are responsible with it moving forward. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about for me, and share with you guys and what I can hope that you guys can do moving forward. So let's go to the next slide. Here we go. So collaboration, this has been the biggest thing I think for all of us, is learning how to communicate with one another, reach out to one another. Before I got into web development, I had also done a little bit of internet marketing. Some of the most successful internet marketers I've ever met. I mean, these are people that make like $20,000 a month in sales for whatever their niche is. Do not do it alone. They do it with the help and collaboration of many other people that they work very hard with, never give up on, and mentor with. Sorry if I got this prompt coming up, but anyways, Digo has been a huge help for me. In terms of being able to get information together, be able to present it in a organized fashion, to be able to highlight and everything. Let me just kind of show you some of the work I had done with that. In my account alone, I just down here, the 2.5, 3.6, just the different lists we were able to put together. Now these are all the articles from different research that we had over projects that we had done, and I like how it's collectively here in one section. I can go down to the list, pull it up, share it with anyone else out there. I mean, we all know this already, but it's just such an organized feature that I think is so cool. And I think one of the things I could do with this in the future with the swimming website, if that's an example I want to use as my digital citizenship moves growing forward, is to put these YouTube links in here and create a Digo list, and then people can just go to their different events and videos. What I currently have going on is, like here in YouTube, I was loaded into this account and I create a channel for them, and then I have different labels for, there's this gentleman Bill, he's a master swimmer I worked with. Bill's semi-corrected free, Bill's 50 breast, Bill's breaststroke technique, out and in freestyle technique, different sections I can do. So maybe I could do some more with that with Digo, as well as with the future classes down the road. But back to our little presentation here. Skype, a great tool I've been able to use for collaborating. The coolest thing about Skype, I'm going to try to keep it under 15. Okay. Coolest thing about Skype is, let me see if I can pull this up here. These are different people I've worked with in different commodities and stuff like that before. Before I got into school. You got your profile pictures in there. The biggest thing I like about Skype is this aspect right here. I can create a group of my own, and I can bring, you know, it says drag your contacts. I think I can bring up to, gosh, almost 20 people in here and have a conference call, whether it's video or just text or just voiceover for free. I mean, it's awesome. You know, most of the time you have to pay to get special phone lines and services in order to be able to collaborate and everything like that. But this is just a really great tool, I think, that I'll look forward to using for schoolwork down the road, as well as business and everything else. On our next slide here, we got Web 2.0 and learning. That's been another huge aspect that we've been able to learn how to use. These are some of the ones that I personally prefer. YouTube was the swimming aspect I showed you. Facebook, Google Plus, and LinkedIn. So let's go to, I showed you YouTube a bit. Got the videos here. I'm not going to go through all of them because you're not going to be able to hear me conversing, and you're just going to be able to see the video. Well, let me see. I might be able to pull one video up briefly, if I'm still signed into the right account, because I have two separate accounts here. So let me see if it will let me do this. 1 second. Okay. Let me turn down my voice here so I can hear myself talk. As you see, as we go through here, eventually we get to his swimming stroke. I had a little bit of a small lecture on that up front about what we were talking about with this technique. And then eventually we get him in the water to see what we're able to do. Let me see if I can pull that section up. I just wanted to show you a few seconds of that real quick and how that works. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to pause this for a moment. Be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Here's a cool video that was uploaded through Real Player, and you got this gentleman named Bill, and we'll call him that for now, because and he's going to do a freestyle flip turn. And one of the cool things I get to do as a coach, as a digital citizen, as a swim coach in real life and online, is I get to play it through. And as you see, he starts out and he's got a good stroke. He's got a good foot speed kick. He's coming in. He's about ready to go. Sneaks an extra breath when he shouldn't, but he got a good turn, good powerful kick coming off the wall, and he's coming off with a good clean entry in the front. This must have been one of the turns that I had already cleared up with him, because he had a turn that didn't look too well before that. But just like you heard me talking, and I pause things through and through, and that's kind of what I'm able to do to collaborate with people in the real world through Web 2.0 with YouTube. So Facebook, here's my account. That's me walking at Aztec Island National Seashore here on the Delmarva Peninsula. It's my mom next to me. My dad took that shot from about, I don't know, 100 feet away or something like that. And this is neat, you know. I got everyone here I can talk to instantly, or, I mean, we all know this. Your photos that you share, you know, other people that I get to collaborate with, and this is mostly in the swimming world, but I also look forward to getting more Facebook friends in the online world. Like here, Jessica Long, she was a Paralympic swimmer I coached for a year, so I get to stay in touch with her. So the use of being able to use Facebook and create different groups or create different chats, that's really great. Google Plus, this is something I really don't use too much, but I look forward to using more. I got some people here that are already suggested from email. Got Chantus, Jerry, Chris, Professor Thompson, various other people, Professor Shapins. This is something I really look forward to using. I think this is going to be more of a cloud effect to be able to use but something I really look forward to growing with, and different types of chat structures that we can use. LinkedIn, this is something I really enjoy. I can get personal emails in here, notices. I know most of you guys probably use LinkedIn. It just depends on the extent to which you use it. As you see here, I got 500 plus connections. You know, I do a little bit with search engine optimization and real estate as well on the side, mostly through online efforts. You got my summary, you got my other things like here. But one of the best things I love about LinkedIn is hold on, got a little lag here, is the groups section. I go up here, go to groups, and I should pull up most of the groups that I'm a current member of, usually commodity related at this point, SEO related, and stuff like that. Yeah, I got different things, REO, not performing. I can go to these different groups. I mean, they got key discussions up here that are most likely going to attract my attention, which is really cool. But the thing is, I can go into these different postings in different groups and send personal in-mail services and requests. And it's one of the best resources I've ever used, ever for business, in terms of getting able to personally reach out to people, collaborate with them, share ideas, pick each other's brains, eventually pick up the phone, you know, once we feel comfortable with sharing each other's personal information phone-wise. It's a great way to get a job. You know, LinkedIn was a great tool that we could use to pull up profiles on the LexisNexis articles that we were using, which is really cool. And I think this is a great tool to use after we all graduate and we start looking for jobs in the real world. Okay, let me get back to the presentation. YouTube, LinkedIn, my last slide here. And digital citizens' rights and responsibilities that we have. I only have a couple minutes and want to try to spend the rest of the time on this. First of all, learning. That's what we're all here to do. That's why we're at Full Sail. That's what we've come to do, what we've come to meet other people. And I know I've learned a lot this week, and I'm sure you guys have as well, especially if you haven't been even exposed to in-depth Web 2.0 or other things. You know, I've had a bit of experience with that with my web development skills and everything from the past, but I still even learned a lot even with this introductory course into our majors. The next part is after we learn these skills, whether we get them off of lynda.com, the library, from Professor Thompson, the labs, everything that we're going to be learning moving forward, and as we grow in our majors, we should eventually become sharers and instructors ourselves. You know, the general saying is those who can do, those who can't teach, but I think those who can do should always be able to teach. That's what I do here with the videos, here with swimming. I'm not an Olympic swimmer. I dreamed of it when I was younger. I have worked with people. I've helped people go break world records in master swimming. I've helped the Paralympic swimmer in her swimming career. So you can get a great benefit with teaching down the road, not just making a living, but being able to help. And getting the feedback that we get from other people on how we're sharing and instructing. Am I doing it right? Am I reaching the right audience in the right way? Am I talking right? Am I hitting points on and off right? And generally, in the specifically in the end, as this trickles down, if I could have drawn a pyramid here, I would have done that: learn, share, instruct, feedback, and then helping your fellow man. We have a right and responsibility with the power that's given to us in this Web 2.0, this social media era, to be able to help our fellow man. There's so much derogatory things that we could do if we chose to. The YouTube video we just saw this week said some of the most evil things done have been done by not really evil people. People that just had the wrong choice presented to them or were deceived. Think of Adam and Eve. You know, Eve was deceived by the serpent, Adam went along with it, and then humanity went the way it did, you know, in terms of that story. Same thing here. So many things we could do for our own personal gain, our own financial gain, our own financial benefit, but I'm only 27. I'm young but old, but everything I've ever learned when it comes to teaching somebody isn't just the joy of teaching. And I'm not talking about teaching just for a job. Personally, if there's people out there that teach just for the income, I think they should get a different job. But when you teach and you take your extra time and effort to show somebody how to grow, how to gain, how to swim faster, how to build a website, how to make a business of their own, how to sell products, how to make income, how to grow in positive aspect, helping your fellow man, looking out for one another. I think if we take that and all take a positive reinforcement, collaboration with us, our professor, and then moving forward, I think we can really take a huge wave momentous effect and help people learn and grow, and we can properly use Web 2.0 and digital tools to be able to have people have happier, healthier, better lives, and you know, be able to get a lot of share the love, if you know what I mean. All right, guys, I'm out of time. I'll talk with you later. Bye.